This video is brought to you by the Ridge Wallet. Guys, this incredible wallet. It's light, sleek, and industrial. It doesn't fold or awkwardly bulge in your back pocket. It seriously changed my whole pocket game. If you moved on from the flip phone, it's time to let that 90s style wallet that your dad still uses behind. Ridge wallets hold up to 12 cards, plus all the cash you need. Choose from over 30 colors and styles, including carbon fiber and burnt titanium. It is the best wallet you can buy, and you don't just have to take my word for it because there's over 30,000 five-star reviews. I was skeptical at first, but once you try it, you'll never go back to your old wallet. And there's no pressure. Test it out for 45 days. If you don't love it, send it back, get a full refund. When you decide to keep it, there's a lifetime warranty. Click the link in the description. Get 10% off today with free worldwide shipping and returns. Go to ridge.com/Chael. That's ridge.com/Chael and use the promo code Chael. All right, guys, now I am joined by Coach Clayton Hires. Coach, first off, how are you? Nice to see you.
I'm good, man. I'm down here in Waco, Texas, or over here, wherever I am. It's hot, bro. It's 100 degrees out there.
Oh, my goodness. Well, I hope the car's on. I hope you got a little air conditioning. By the way, I like the beard. I haven't seen you with the beard. I'm a fan. Looks good.
I'm getting ready for getting ready for December.
So tell me what's going on in Waco.
You know, Lisa, she loved that. Shipping Joanna. Magnolia. So we at the Magnolia Fallows. They had this huge shop here in Waco. I mean, it's tons of people being at the state fairgrounds. Tons of people here. They spending money left and right.
All right. Now, okay, but so it's not MMA related. Like Uriah is not out there. You guys aren't training. All right, you're on vacation then.
It's on the other end of the MMA. It's the opposite.
That sounds great. Okay, then you got to tell me this because we got Clarissa Shields. She fought. She made her debut. Now, you as a boxer, were you nervous?
Especially the first 2 rounds. But you know what? They prepared her properly, man. She was ready. She was ready because you know what? Here's what I noticed. When she got up after the first takedown, after the first round, she didn't seem fizzle. She didn't seem like she was, having problems with it. She was very calm. Both rounds, at the end of each round, she was calm, even though she got taken down each time, right? And the third round, she came out there like it was no big deal. Look, as though she's been there before. That's what I noticed.
Okay, so, and then let's talk about that third round. I mean, for Clarissa, we knew going into the third round, she's got to get a stop. She's got to get a stop, and she for sure is down 2 rounds to none. So, I mean, was there ever a fantasy, even in your wildest imagination, that she's going to win by ground and pound? I didn't see that coming, I'll tell you that much.
Well, when she stuffed that takedown in the third round, I said, it's over. Right then, I said, it is over. When she stuffed that, because right away, that young lady, she lost her confidence, right?
Sure.
It was gone. And then Clarissa caught her with a couple of shots, and it was like, when she started covering up, it was done. I knew it once she stopped that takedown, it was over.
So what's the ceiling for her? I mean, Coach, has she made the right move? Does she got potential? Are you seeing some promise here?
I see tons of promise because I listened to her interviews, and she's a very determined girl. She's on a rough. She's kind of a rough chick.
Sure.
Right? And she likes competition, you can tell. And she's really, she's very focused. Her mind, the thing about in boxing, especially for the females, they're not making big money. And this girl holds all 3 belts, all the titles that you can handle, and she's not really making any money. So I think it's going to bring a lot of female boxers to the MMA world. So I think you'll still uptick in competition.
That's awesome. I think that'll be fun. And if she starts something, she'll get a lot of credit. I mean, largely that's the biggest thing that Ronda Rousey did. She opened the doors for other people. And Ronda is so highly thought of and always will be. But it really wasn't just the arm bars, Coach. It was the time that she did it and what she was able to enable other people to come along and do.
Exactly. That's how Holly Holmes got it. Holly Holmes was a boxer as well, and she moved over, and she dominated for a few years, and then she was one of the top girls in her weight class. She still is pretty good, still up there, top girl. But one thing about Clarissa went to her gym, which was key. She went to the gym to a Holly Holmes gym up in Albuquerque, so that makes a big difference.
Sure.
I mean, I was impressed. I was like, I was nervous though. Yeah, the first round, I got kind of nervous. I'm like, oh my God! No, but she was calm. I mean, she did all. They prepared her. They did a good job. They prepared her. It was unlike James Toney when he hooked up with Randy, right?
Sure.
It was interesting, but very nerve wracking. But it was fun to watch.
So fill me in on Uriah Hall. What's he got going? And what has taken so long to get him and Luke Rockhold together? Am I the only one that thinks that's the match that should happen? Has anybody brought that up?
Well, here's the thing about the Luke Rockhold matchup. Luke, they don't rank him. He's not ranked.
Sure.
He was a champion at one time. He moved up the weight class. Was unsuccessful there, so he moved back down. He retired. He sat around for a couple of years, what it was, and that's what will a win do for him? Do for Uriah? You want to go after you want the top 5 guys now, guys that are in the top 5 now. That's who you want. So we need to knock out Sean. We need to knock Sean out and move on. If let Luke take some one of them low feeders and let him show us that he's ready to get back into the game.
Oh, that's right. Now that you say that, I forgot. That just got announced. Uriah versus Sean Strickland. Yes, they're going to main event. They're going to go 5 rounds. Okay, so Uriah's not looking for an opponent. I was trying to get him a matchup, but now that you say it, yeah, he's already got a match. He's got Sean.
yes, on his birthday, bro.
He's got to go get himself a present. Did you happen to watch, Coach, the show over the weekend? Nate Diaz, Izzy Adesanya, Moreno.
Yes, that was so good. I enjoyed it. I love Nate Diaz. Hey, he's just a thug, man. He brings the show. He's showtime. I don't know, he's kind of a quirky guy, but he's tough as nails. He puts on it. Hey, that guy, Edwards had 10 more seconds, it would have been over.
Yeah, I'm not sure Nate knew at the time how bad he had him hurt. I think that's probably something that's...
He gave away 5 seconds by pointing at him. But that was cool.
I imagine that Nate would agree with us. I imagine that Nate's going to go back, watch that fight, and go, "Oh no, why did I point instead of throw another left right down the middle?" It's one of those things.
And another thing, Shell, why don't these guys go to the body once they hurt these guys to the head? Go to the body. It's over. He'd have put that guy away if he quit trying to hit him to the head. It'd have been over. I don't understand that. I scream at the TV all the time. Touch his gas tank. Touch the gas tank. Touch the gas tank. And they'll stop the fight. It'll quit. These guys, they headhunt all the time. It looks good on the camera. It looks smooth. But headshots don't hurt. There's no pain. It make you woozy, but there's no pain. You go to the body, that's pain.
What about Moreno, though? You must have been pretty proud. He was throwing some real boxing skill. He was touching. He was going to the body. Guy looked fantastic.
He's up and down. He has good footwork. He moves. And his ground game is money. Once he defended, it was like, it's a very depressing mode. Put you in a very depressing mode for the opponent.
I did not think that he won every round. By the way, I'll throw that out there. I thought it was a little more back and forth. I thought for sure Vettori won the first round. Just one guy's opinion, but all 3 judges had it the same. They had it 50-45, unanimous. I thought it was a more competitive fight than the scorecard showed.
Well, as I watched it, he seemed like he's into Marvin's head. I think mentally he's into Marvin's head and making Marvin think more, than he's slowing his reaction down. He's slowing Marvin's reaction down. But Izzy is a jerky guy. He's a herky-jerky guy.
Sure.
And long. He's very long. He got good hips. So he slides away from punches by leaning back. And here I go again, but the body don't move. It's easy for me to say I'm not in there with him, but I can just see his body build. He's huge around his hips. He's got a narrow upper body, very hard to hit his head, but guys keep throwing punches up there.
Sure.
I don't agree with it, but that's just me.
And Coach, what do you make about some of the comments Paulo Costa made? He kind of cost himself a fight. He was going to be a main event fight, and he's not going to have it now. What do you think? Because I know you care about Paulo Costa. I know you have those memories of him, same as I do. Is he making a mistake here?
So somebody's throwing ideas in his head. Here's what I kind of see this coming. It's like back in a few years back when who was it that suing the UFC over the purse and stuff. They're trying to make more money, obviously. He's listening to someone, and he backed out of the easy. He didn't sign a contract, obviously, but man, I think, man, those guys, they can put him on the shelf if they want to. There's a lot of talent out there, and the UFC in particular is loaded with a bunch of top fighters, and they're coming in. It's getting bigger and bigger. If you notice,
sure,
you're getting a lot more young guys showing up. The mid-20 guys are showing up. You get a lot of cats from Soviet Union or Russia, wherever the hell they're from. You get a lot of those cats coming in here, and they got a full house. I mean, I don't know, because Paulo Costa think he's going to make $1 million when he fights. He just got stopped, man. He don't have no leverage.
No, I hear what you're saying. And I think he's okay. I don't think there's going to be repercussions. I think he's new enough and young enough, and he got to get a miss there. He lost a main event, and that seems to me like a big punishment. I don't want there to be more retribution or retaliation against him. He made a mistake, in my opinion. Maybe he doesn't agree with me, but it cost himself a main event. I feel he's been punished. Let's give Paulo Costa a pass.
I mean, I don't know who's he listening to, but you can't, if you don't have any leverage going into the negotiation. I mean, you can't throw fire at the management guy or the head guys who run the show. You can't do it. I mean, you got to wait till I mean, like, Adesanya can talk trash, demand certain things because he's at the top of the line.
No, it's a game. It's a game. You play the game a little bit, right?
Yeah,
no problem. That's not bad.
You just play the game, and I mean, I remember, you got, I don't know. That's just the way I see it now. I mean, his next fight, he got to go out there and just dominate this guy, whoever he fights. You got to dominate him so he can, so he can renegotiate. Hey, Shell, you said on one of the shows back, he's under contract. If you're under contract, you got to be quiet. You're under contract, you already signed a deal.
Honor the contract, right? There'll be a time to speak up, but if you got a deal, you got a deal. You got to honor it.
You got to honor your deal, and then once you get to the end of your deal, then you go and say, hey, this is what I want.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to be successful. And I don't know. These guys only listen to the YouTubers, I guess.
Well, Coach, thank you very much. Enjoy Waco. Hello to Lisa, and it was great seeing you.
Yeah, good to talk to you, young fella. And it's hot as hell here.
All right, go cool down. Thank you, guys. Coach Clayton Hires.